Okay, this is for the city of Troy, New York. The 518. Tell right on you. I hope my chosen ones that's there enjoyed your New Year's. Okay. Please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Allah, please remove any negative energy from my tarot cards from any previous readings. Smudging all my cards. Allah, please remove any negative energy from my environment and myself. Allah, please protect me from any spiritual attacks. Reverse it, send it back instantly. Okay, so for New Year's, I celebrated Detroit style. You know, there was no drinking. There was, no major partying. I prayed, and, I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I'm not from there. And I guess I made TYRON mad, or these men that's there have always been jealous of me, okay? So I brought in my New Year's Detroit style. I let off 5 shots. And I put the reel on my Facebook page. I usually don't do that. That's the first reel I have ever put up, and I had my page since 2009. Now, TYRON has been a friend on my other Facebook page, okay? I can't get into it. I don't remember the password, but he came on my Facebook, like he literally searched me out, okay? And he started talking weird, like, oh, y'all bugging. You need to practice A1 safety. So he doesn't realize that I've been, out of the city of Troy, New York for 10 years. So I can bring in the New Year's however I want to in a safe manner. No alcohol, no drugs, okay? And I told him, you hear how happy I am in that video. Don't disturb my peace. Don't come to disrespect me. He wanted to keep going. I said, you are jealous because the people that's watching me, and I have very few people on my Facebook page, they seen him coming for me. Now, he doesn't know that I have friends in Detroit that I have hidden, okay? And when they seen how hard he was coming for me, the people from Detroit was like, damn, those dudes act like that? I said, yes, some of them do. Some of them do. So TYRON, was really gunning for me. And it's because of Neon. He took an offer, okay, to spy on me. He took an offer from Neon. So I said to him that I didn't say anything when he was eating roadkill. He proceeded to say, oh, I'm stupid. He went hunting. But you only see him with a knife, okay? You don't see him with the pistol. You don't see him with a gun. It's just a knife and a can of beer, okay? So I said to him, you didn't take precautions when you were eating that animal, that roadkill, okay? He's going to call me an Illuminati witch. That made me laugh. I had replied back to him, well, your mother and your grandmother were witches. You guys practiced witchcraft in your house growing up, basically. So I pretty much said he was filled with parasites because he did not prep and prepare that animal properly. He didn't sterilize it properly. And he is filled with parasites. I just said what everyone in the city of Troy was thinking. Like, what the hell happened to TYRON? Why is he, in his 40s, 47, looking 65? Why does he look like that? I just knew what it was. It's because he's filled with parasites. So he's going to tell me to go back to the Illuminati. Who said I left? That was the funny thing. Now, this is a hypocrite. He's going to say, we eat that animal that he slaughtered. Okay? We don't eat foods like that. Okay? We eat pure foods up here. You can still have a nourished diet without eating an animal that has a soul. Okay? So that let me know that he is on the dark side, because why are you projecting your negative energy towards me? So Neon, Serita, Roshica, TYRON, and this group, these people, they don't understand that the government watches me. They don't understand that. So every time I post, they try to spiritually attack me. Now, how is these people going to get out the spiritual trouble? So TYRON attacked me for Neon and failed, because now the organization, is investigating that. Like, you can't mess with someone in a organization and think that you're going to get away with it. You can't mess with someone if they're surrounded by God's angels. You can't mess with me, but I'm going to tell you who you was messing with. Okay? This is what this reading is about. It's to reveal the truth, what they are doing, the airy feeling that you are feeling in the airwaves. It's all the dark shit that these people are doing. Okay? Now, when you see a man like Neon, okay, and TYRON, and other men involved, surrounding themselves with men surrounding themselves with men flocking, okay, together as a group, a herd, I want you all to picture a prison yard. So if Neon or TYRON or any other man, because they had men come for me, even from the city, that I didn't know, when you have men that are broken, when you have broken people, they will find other broken people to become whole. And when they see people like me and you, the chosen ones in the city of Troy, they start to be secretly jealous. Then you're starting to feel certain things like stagnant in your life, okay? And it's because of the evil eye. Now, how could TYRON call me an Illuminati witch when he has the Horus eye tattooed in the middle of his forehead? So basically, he marked himself as the beast. Not saying the Horus eye is the beast, but we all know that the beast has a mark in their forehead. You think about when he was younger, when he had a snake. That was just not a pet snake. That was the family serpent. You understand? So broken people will flock to broken people. Neon uses sexual chemistry to flock to these men to tell lies about me. So Neon thought that I was going to continue to stay in a marriage with him after the fact that he was spiritually attacking me throughout the marriage. He thought that I was going to stay with him after the fact of seeing with my own eyes him having sexual relationships with Serita. Roshica massively trying to tongue kiss him, and I wasn't the only one around. And having an affair with the girlfriend he had before me throughout the marriage. You guys are lost causes. So Neon is mad because I freed my vessel. I freed my spirit. TYRON and Neon and these group of men that follow him, I'm letting you know, men and women that follow Serita, Roshica, and Neon, you better hold on tight to their tongues, because Allah is going to take you on a ride. Allah, please continue to surround me and the city of Troy, the chosen ones, with 500 angels to stand guard, guide, and protect. Allah, I do not partner you with my divination, but I ask of you to guide me through so that my readings are truthful, accurate, and honest. See, the women could be the men. The bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands. And then possibly we have Neon's girlfriend, okay? Or that could be Serita, Roshica. It could be the feminine energy of Neon and TYRON. Because like I said, you know, I never did anything to TYRON. I don't even go to his page. And the people that watches me, the higher ups, they went to his page and seen there's nothing on his page that I posted, okay? They see TYRON coming after me. Now they know why. There's higher ups that watches me. This is why I don't have a lot of people on my social media. This is another reason why I'm telling you people, be careful of who you have as friends on social media, because they don't like you. They're pretending. TYRON's moving like a snake. I'm at a distance. So because I shot my gun 5 times and Neon's he doesn't have a permit, and I'm pretty sure TYRON don't, and they don't have an open carry. You know, these men really need to get themselves together, men and women that's in this group. So Allah, did Neon CONYERS use sexual chemistry to get these males, these male figures, these male friends to team up with him? The gold digger. They're gold diggers. They use people, okay, for their money. They use people. TYRON uses people. They use people energy. Did Neon CONYERS use sexual energy to lure these men in? So Neon thought that he was going to come back with the disease to give to me, and it didn't happen because his girlfriend gave him health issues. So Neon in this water sign is having health issues. I love me too much. So I didn't let him back in. He's been spiritually attacking me and other people. He holds grudges. Okay? So when TYRON went and told him, yeah, Tim is busting shots, he got mad. They got mad. So does Neon use sexual chemistry? Yeah, this is cycles, fate, karma, something ending so something new can begin. Does Neon CONYERS use his sexual chemistry towards men to lure them in? Is he still doing that? Allah, you are the all-seeing, all-knowing, all-hearing. When you see these men that's huddled in a flock, a group, they will have a better relationship with being with a man, being around a man, and they have, relationship issues with a woman. This is why I'm saying picture a prison yard, okay? They have relationship problems. So this karma manifests, TYRON manifested karma. So like I said, hold on to Neon and Roshica and Serita tongue. Hold on to their tongues very tight, okay? The Lion of Judah is roaring against TYRON. Show me the chemistry that Neon gives to these men. Yeah, you thought I was going to stay he's a narcissist. He's a narcissist. That TYRON's a narcissist. All of them are too full of themselves. Okay? Yes, Neon used sexual chemistry towards the men. Earth sign. He's a Taurus. Okay? Neon uses his sexual chemistry, his charm, to attract men. I'm telling y'all the truth. I wasn't gonna stay with him knowing that he practiced high level incest in his family. And also, I got so sick and tired of dealing with his bisexualness. Oh. So he uses sexual chemistry to have those men in the city of Troy open their hearts to him. He is an earth sign. He is a Taurus. So yes, he uses sexual chemistry to lure these men from the city of Troy in, and he can tell them lies and manipulate their minds. You understand? Why would TYRON come for me and I ain't been around him for like 20, 30 years? When I was in New York State, I wasn't around him. I didn't hang with him. I just known him from school growing up. That's Neon's bitch. These men are Neon's bitches. So beware of men that flock in a group around other men, and they prefer to be around other men. And when they have women, they have difficulties being in a relationship. See, he would never confess that he lures y'all in sexually. So, to me, those men are dick riders, especially if you're coming for a female, especially if you're coming for me. You guys are dick riders. So how is Neon going to get TYRON out of this spiritual trouble? I can't control what the higher-ups do. I can't tell them, hey, stop. I can't make any decisions for the higher-ups. How is Neon going to get these people out of spiritual karma? It's real. Now, Allah, since Neon loves to hold grudges, did he spiritually attack? Because this has been coming to me strong, okay? Did he attack the Francis brothers? The Francises, I know as a child living in Martin Luther King's apartments. So I'm protecting their, hold on. So what Neon is going to do, okay? What Neon is going to do is when this gets out and the people of Troy watch it, because I know y'all watch it, what Neon's going to do, the earth sign, he's going to go and report back, and he's going to communicate that what I'm saying is a lie. Now, people that's chosen, they know who Allah is. They know Allah is God. They know I work through God. They knew my existence there in Troy, New York when it came to my spirituality and my religion. You understand? I covered up. Only thing you could see was my hands. Okay? I wore the whole hijab. I wore the abaya. But when I'm in the house, I don't have to wear it. You know what I'm saying? So what he's going to communicate, Neon's going to go to the group, going to go to these people and lie. So I just called him out before he can even go and attempt to tell the lie. Now, Neon held a grudge for years regarding the Francis brothers. I'm going to say it again. The Francises are from Martin Luther King's. I grew up with them. The Martin Luther King kids, okay? So Put two and two together. Now, there was some beef back in days, okay? And yes, Kumi, you didn't hear that. I tried to protect the energy, but trying to protect the identity. So please excuse me for slipping up. But they corrected me because I was trying to protect Neon from them. Okay, my bad. All right. But I'm not going to stop this video. I'm trying so hard not to say their names and it just slipped out. They corrected me for protecting Neon back in the days. Okay? Now, Neon held such a grudge. They started to attack the Francis brothers. Okay? So, did Neon in this group attack the Francis brothers with this black magic? So this goes back to where Brenda was alive. Their mother. Okay, this is when she was alive. This is when it started. The Neon, Roshica, Serita, their mother, attacked the Francis brothers. This is a confession. Okay? Yes. So my angels are coming in to bring this message. Yes, they attacked the Francis brothers, and even after their mother passed away, they're still attacking the Francis brothers. Okay? This is a confession. So if there was any health issues going on with the Francis brothers, and once again, forgive me for slipping up saying one of the brothers' name. But if they're having any health issues, okay, it's because Neon in this group was still spiritually attacking them, okay? You understand, they tried to kill me, and they can't. Every time I upload, somebody comes and tries to tamper with my aura field, but they can't. I know that it's them because I can check the energy. So I called back my core aura, my energy, and it's messing them up. So if anyone that is watching, okay, can do me a favor and share this video. But they've been attacking the Francis brothers for a very long time. I'm going to show you again. Confession, guardian, and yes. So if they're having any health issues today, okay, if they're going through any challenges, it's because of these spiritual attacks. Thank you, Allah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so today is the day that my stepfather was buried. Allah, did they spiritually attack Kevin TOOLEY, my stepfather? Because he didn't like Neon. He didn't like that family. And my stepfather passed away at the age of 45. And today's the day that he was buried. Manifest. Here's the angels again. Manifest another confession. Okay? This is what I'm doing. They don't want to confess. They want to do this secretly. So this is why Neon, Sheikah, and Serita have health issues. Because all that witchcraft that they put on people in the city of Troy, it's going back. God is using me as a catalyst to take these people out. So, did he do any witchcraft on my stepfather? He's a liar. Okay? Neon's going to communicate a lie about all of this. And Allah is revealing the truth. Okay? He's revealing the truth. So they're not calling me the L word. They're saying that about God because they have a God complex. So the answer to that question is yes. You sacrificed my stepfather. You're trying to sacrifice the Francis brothers. Okay? Did they have anything to do with Thomasina's passing? I was still living in Troy when she passed away. She was a nurse. These people die in their 30s or early 40s. Did they have anything to do with Thomasina's passing away? Health issues. Okay? Because these people died fast. They were giving people health issues because they needed some type of money. This was a death sacrifice that they kept doing. Okay? They manifested. Serita and Roshica are Virgos and Neon is the Taurus. Okay? So they manifest health issues for people. And when they're confronted, they lie. Did they sacrifice Thomasita? Because when I was speaking about it, yeah, I'm going way back. I'm going way back, okay? And when I said to Neon that, Thomasita passed away, it was like he was so nonchalant about it, he didn't care. They're not going to confess this. They're not going to confess this. Did they have anything to do with her death? Yeah, because some people ain't going to let it go. Make room for the new beginning that's on the way to you now. So, some people didn't let go of her death either. It hurt. It hurt a lot of people. Okay? Did they have anything to do with it? We got a date night. So this was a date. A date that it was set. They were giving it time. Oh my gosh. They were giving it time. Did they have anything to do with her death? You got open your heart in reverse. So that's like when her heart stopped. There was people spying. There was people reporting back, like how she looked. Somebody was spying on her. Did they have anything to do with it? The hex. Yeah. Never mind the love, okay? Cross that out. What does that say right there? You've been bewitched. So they were smiling in her face when they seen her. They were watching her. Because they grew up. They grew up together. Everybody knows everybody. You understand? These were hidden snakes. And TYRON wants to be down with these people. TYRON wants to put his spiritual protection at risk and obey them? So you mean to tell me Neon, Sheikah, and Serita got power over TYRON and power over these people that's involved? Ooh, did they have anything to do with it? For Thomasita. Nobody's moving on from it. Nobody's moving on from it. Everybody is saying that Thomasita had died so fast. It was sudden, and it was. So there's karma going back for that death. Fate, karma, something ending so something new can begin. So they were taking people out. Okay? So something new can happen in their life. And it never really happened. It didn't happen. That's crazy. So the angels is traveling. The guardian, the deceased loved ones is traveling. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. There, the angels, lost loved one watches over you, is traveling. Did they have anything to do with the death? Challenges? They could, it's like she couldn't heal. It's the same case of NETTIE. She couldn't heal. Now, when Raheem CONYERS, when he died, Neon had COVID. And when Neon was in that rehab, okay, in Detroit, because the judge asked me, what do I want to do with him? I'm like, put him in rehab. So he was in the rehab in Detroit, Michigan. When he called Serita and told Serita or Roshica that he had COVID, next thing you know, he don't got it no more. And Raheem ends up dying from COVID. Look at NATASHA CONYERS. That was a backfire. I even know about HERBIE. So Allah, please let me focus on Thomasita. Did they have anything to do with it? Yes. They stopped Thomasita's ceremonies. They stopped a big phase out of her life. Yes. Yes. So they were taking out people for the longest time. Allah. Did they have anything to do with KEISHA Turner passing of cancer? There's no way all these young people, okay, is going to be dying of cancer like that. There's no way. And you see Allah is revealing the truth. So what they're going to do, they're going to move in secret and they're going to be like, she's lying. And people's going to be like, nah, she's answering questions. Okay. I'm helping people heal and find out that it was not by natural causes. It was by witchcraft that brought on the cancer. Because if you're spiritually attacked by needles, and Serita loves to bring the candles to her mother's grave. They love to bury people in their backyard. This is what I seen them do. None of y'all can tell me a damn thing, because I'm going to keep telling you, when you're married to somebody for 23 years, you see a lot of things. Okay? So did they spiritually attack KEISHA Turner? Because KEISHA Turner didn't like them, didn't like none of them. And somebody in that group, KEISHA didn't have to necessarily argue with Serita or Roshica or Neon. She could have had an argument with someone in that group, because this group is large. It's not a small group. So did someone in that group sacrifice KEISHA Turner? Ooh, damn. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And an air sign, was involved in the sacrifice of KEISHA Turner. Show me more. It took time. Okay? It took time. But they were watching her. If she had social media or associate that was friends with this person that's in this group, air sign, okay, she could have been the air sign. She could have Earth in her chart. She could have water in her chart. But these are the people that was watching her. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So did this group have anything to do with KEISHA Turner? Yes! Are you kidding me? It's all yes. It's all yes. It is due because of a pregnancy. You understand? A new beginning. Here it is right here. Love spell. Take the love spell out. She was bewitched. Okay? Wow. Whoever did that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, they did that so something new could come into their life. So that was a grudge. So the people involved that did that has fate and karma. They end people's life so something new can begin for them. The news is going to be traveling. Because a lot of people can't move on from these deaths. Okay, so you want to play God, right? That's why Neon's girlfriend, and I keep saying it, I gave him readings before I dismissed him. His girlfriend cheated on him and gave him a disease where it's killing him faster, but it's killing her slow. Okay? I'm also picking up a home. Chica's home. There was a friend, someone in this group that needed a home. And this person, see the group? And this person, see, they're secret enemies of each other. They're having bad luck. They're having misfortune. These people are paranoid. The moon, okay? Chica's homegirl told Chica, and I'm hearing it, I can see it, that she applied for Corliss Park, the Phelan Court, could be Martin Luther King's, could be Grizzle Heights, because she needed a place to live. Oh my gosh, the Seven of Cups is here. This message, oh my gosh. People are going to be putting their hands over their eyes. Okay, all those people, all those cups. Okay, these people, they're going to put blinders over their eyes. They don't want to see what they did. They don't want to see the illusions. Okay, these people don't have any discipline or any structure. They thought they had many ways to hide. Okay, the mystery, the moon, the Seven of Cups. These people that's in the city of Troy, okay? They thought they had so many ways to hide what they have done over the years. Back on to Chica. This friend of hers said that she had to find a place, or she applied for Troy housing, right? So what Chica did was ciphered that energy from that person. And Chica could have got an apartment in Corliss Park or Martin Luther King's, Grizzle Heights, the Phelan's Court. She ciphered that energy from her own people that needed a place to stay. See the conversation, the Page of Cups, and it's going to bring the Five of Swords, which is conflict. Okay, so they cipher energy from their own friends, from their own family, and their own people. Only thing that these people have to do was stay in their lane and focus on their own life. See, the past people, okay, they are becoming enlightened. The community is becoming enlightened. They feel like they got caught by messing with me and the Seven of Swords energy. See, the government, the higher ups already labeled these fools as, social terrorists. Six of Pentacles pops out in reverse. So they're terrible with money. They could be losing money. They possibly can't pay their bills. But Roshica, show me Roshica energy after she got that apartment in Troy housing. Because I see the female, I see the conversation, and I see them working, okay? Sheikah was watching. That's Sheikah. And this is that person that was trying to find an option. You understand? Two of Wands, Sheikah was watching. They were watching that person that had applied for that apartment. And they didn't get it. Roshica got it. Okay? So, the Magician comes out in reverse. All that gossip and that slander with the Queen of Swords in reverse, using your tongue as a weapon. Nobody's believing you. Things are not moving forward. It's not successful to come for me and the chosen ones in the city of Troy. Now, there is evidence that has been proved against these people. You understand? Show me the community. Because the community, okay, is realizing that their finances has been a little stale. See, there's judgment. Somebody could have a court case. If not a court case, this is spiritual court for all the spiritual crimes that they have committed. No, they did not get away with anything. Show me judgment. Somebody is going to jail, okay? Or like I said, this is spiritual jail. You got adjudication and you got imprisonment, okay? And then you have the coffin. So somebody is trapped in death. Every death that they have created, Nettie, they were going after, I call her Honor Howard. They were going after Mo. They sacrificed Mo's partner, and then Serita tried to duplicate how that partner looks. I said that before. So show me the community that's paying attention to their finances. Yep, poverty. Poverty. So they want you to fight for your blessings. This is crazy, right? Show me poverty. What Neon, Sheikah, Serita had calls for the people that's in the community of Troy, New York. So people are saying the reason why they're doing this, it's because they grew up poor. They grew up poor. So they don't know what to expect in the distant horizon because they thought that they would be privileged to continue to do this. Interfering. We got Lovers in reverse, but Lovers overall energy, it's, people. Could be friends. It could be, the betrayal of cheating. It could be ex-in-laws. It could be anything that they were trying to attract. Okay? But they were interfering in some people's finances. The sudden wealth is in reverse. They were ciphering. They were ciphering, and they're still doing it. This is a message of concern for the thieves. Main female. Okay. Oh, I'm picking up the masculine energy as a female. Whoa. So that's that dick riding energy. That's what this is. This is the main male is coming out with dick riding energy. So if Neon is using sexual chemistry to get men attention and has problems, and has problems in, relationships with women. So you got main man and marriage in reverse. You people have to understand why he's there, why he's going through this. It's his karma. So the main female, okay, is gonna have some concern. Now, this message is gonna put them in despair. So if you think about the friend lists that I've been warning you people about, and TYRON just proved me right, okay? They will not even interact with you, okay? You don't interact with them. But as soon as they see you receiving a blessing, this is when they show up. Beware of that movement, because they're working on you. You got courthouse and journey. Someone possibly has to go to the doctors. They have to go to a courthouse. The false people is in bad health. He couldn't bring that back to me. They're thinking about other people's unexpected income. And also some people in the city of Troy is thinking about what's happening to my finances. It's them. If you are connected to them, it's them. Okay? So the official person and family room is in reverse. If Serita or Roshica men is still around, they want to leave. They want to get out of that energy, but they can't. It's because they're anchored to them. Okay? They're going to continue to do witchcraft. Now, Allah, show me TYRON. Why did he come for me? I think I just showed it. Show me TYRON. He's a karmic. He's not a high priestess. He doesn't have any ancient wisdom. He's not a calm person. His demons have him edgy. Okay? He's going to either some type of spiritual jail. Okay? He's going to spiritual jail for Neon. That attack that he sent me is going right back to him. How is Neon and Roshica and Serita going to get all these people out of spiritual trouble? Didn't work. They don't correct their errors. They don't work for anything. And yeah, I did say it. You're killing animals, okay? You get a whole SSI check, no shade. You don't have to go and do that. So the reason why he looks like that and acts like that, it's the parasites. He chose to work with Neon, the Three of Pentacles. To stop my blessings. Now, if he tries to do this to me, can you imagine all the other people that TYRON had did that to? The Knight of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, he doesn't have no time to be investing and working with these people. But he doesn't have any investments, okay? He went searching. He took his time to search for me. Seen my connections. King of Swords. And did what? Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles could be Neon, could be Sheikah, or Serita. When you come out in reverse, you're not nurturing, you're not kind, okay? You're a liar, no one trusts you. The truth was shown, okay? Show me the Ace of Swords with the truth that TYRON seen. And I also spoke the truth. So he's seen, I speak the truth, I stand in my truth, and I am strong, okay? I'm strong as hell. And that's through Allah. And I just said it. I'm the Empress, okay? I have God. I have church. I have organization. I've been to authority and do what I'm supposed to do. I have higher spiritual ranking. You think I'm going to stop being a scholar? No, I'm not, okay? He doesn't have this. They see how strong God has me anointed in the blood of Jesus. And when these demon people, see the chosen one's light, see the ones that's anointed in the blood of Jesus, you got to understand, you got to place every curse, everything that harmed you, good and bad, whatever. You got to put that on the cross, okay? So Neon is on the cross. Roshica, Serita, TYRON, these people that's in this group, I put them on the cross, okay? I give them to God. And however God deals with them, so be it. So my success, and I'm going to tell you about them people that's in the city of Troy. If you grow up with them, okay, and they see that you've grown up to be successful, they hate that. They don't like it. They don't respect that. It's their problem, though. So all the hate that's been thrown at me, I'm doing something correctly. So my success, me getting my crown, okay, puts them all, including TYRON, in the Nine of Swords. They don't like to see people successful, but these men and these women are posed up next to each other, and the people that's in the pictures with them posing don't know that they're posing with snakes. So there's talk about my success. There's talk about my healing. You can't have my star quality. So the outcome for this whole entire group that was sacrificing people in the city of Troy, y'all in the tower. So what y'all gonna do is keep spying from that tower. Two of Wands. You're gonna keep spying from that tower. Show me more of what they're gonna do for the city of Troy. Death. Double Scorpio energy. Your choices put you in the tower because you bring death. Show me the Two of Wands, the tower, and death. How are you going to get these people out of spiritual conflict with God? Here's the group. There's going to be conflict in the group. They're going to be fighting and arguing. Friend group, this is a message that I'm giving to you, the chosen ones in the city of Troy, the Ace of Cups. Free yourself from these people. Get rid of this toxic energy that they bring because they're in the Five of Cups. Every time you come for me, I'm going to reveal the truth through Allah. And when these demons in the flesh see the chosen ones in the city of Troy getting their justice, remaining balanced, and this has been ordered through Allah, which is the creator of heaven and earth and everything in it. Allah is bringing justice to the families that lost their loved ones due to Serita, Roshica, okay, and Neon in this group. Let me tell you something. Before my grandma passed, okay, my grandma told me, be careful of a woman that eats chicken's feet. And I didn't know what she was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like 18, 19. I wasn't thinking about what she was saying. But later in my life, the person that was eating chicken feet was Brenda CONYERS. Now, I never understood why people eat chicken feet. Because to me, it's like, there ain't no meat on it. What you doing? But after she ate that chicken's foot, okay, she would keep that chicken's foot. And she would perform rituals on the people in the city of Troy with that chicken's foot. Where is she today? So I just made the devil mad. You got the devil here and you got the King of Wands, Sagittarius energy. I just made the devil mad. So the devil is having angry outbursts now. Because when you speak upon, those that passed and you're able to be a seer, you're bringing some justice, okay? So it's like I'm showing you what happened and what they did to the Francis brothers. Once again, please forgive me for slipping up and saying one of the brothers' name. So Neon, the King of Pentacles, the devil, and the King of Wands is mad, is upset, because the King of Wands is someone that is basically a social outcast. So his demons, his arrogance and his pride got him, to be a social outcast real soon. The King of Wands is someone that, feels inadequate. They have angry outbursts, whether they're at work or at home. You got the devil, the King of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Now, I have one question. Do y'all want me to keep going? I heard yeah. So what Neon is going to do with this devil energy, he's going to get mad. He's going to try to either gaslight the lies that he told, or he's going to try to gaslight people that's in his friend group. The Three of Cups is in reverse. So there's going to be people talking about him, talking about Sheikah and Serita. There's no moderation. Okay, people are turning on each other. Now I'm going to tell you about HERBIE. That was a backfire. Allah, did HERBIE kill EDGAR? You got they'll be back in reverse. But he didn't come back from it, of course. Did EDGAR get killed by HERBIE? Because I don't believe so. No, I'm not going to move on. Nope, I'm not going to move on. Enough with the lies, okay? Let's reveal the truth. Allah, you are the all-seeing, all-knowing, all-hearing. Did HERBIE kill EDGAR? You got gambling problems with addictions or gambling bad finances. Well, it was at a bar. It was at a club, I should say, the complex. I lived up the hill in Cohoes, okay, Sargent Street, and I used to go to the complex. That's where the Francis brothers had to talk with me, and we healed, and they bought me a beer. Okay? But did HERBIE kill EDGAR? Communicate. Okay, talk about it, right? This is a confession. They can't come back. So they're both in this. Okay, they're both in this reading. They can't come back. This is heavy. This is a lot to deal with. You understand? The people that you know that are not here anymore, and it happens, the way that it happens is crazy. It's all because of what people are playing with behind closed doors. Did Herbie kill Edgar? Because the cops believe that he did. You got to open your heart. Some people is trying to figure this out. It was someone else. Someone else was in the middle. I'm hearing this is a backfire. It was a backfire. So, I keep telling y'all, man. So, what I'm seeing, y'all, was there was conflict with Ozzy and her man, okay? She was mad. So what she did, she started to do some root work. See, I see her with no teeth, like God snatched her teeth out of her mouth, out of her head, okay? She's not as pretty as she used to be. And when you see a person with no teeth in their mouth or their mouth is rotted, that was Allah snatching all their teeth, okay? So there was a backfire. That death wasn't supposed to hit Herbie, but it did. It ricocheted. It wasn't even supposed to hit Edgar. It's like killing two birds with one stone. So did Herbie do this? No. 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 Herbie did not kill Edgar. The person that Herbie was with did it. Someone else did it. Now think about it. Remember who was Herbie with. That was a spell coming from Ozzy. It was a backfire. But the cops killed Herbie. So they knew, Serita, Roshica, and that part of that family knew. They knew that all of that was based on a backfire. So the person that was with Herbie killed Edgar. Herbie just took the fall for it. So the angels is here. Guardian, a lost loved one, watches out for you. Okay? So the angels is here to tell me that Ozzy is a narcissist that wasn't supposed to hit Herbie, but Herbie knew he was out of here. But he knew the truth that he didn't kill Edgar, it was someone else. boy. Yes. So y'all keep playing around with Neon, Serita, and Roshica and that family. Y'all keep playing around with this group. Y'all keep doing it. And I know for a fact TYRON better move the hell out the way. Because what they've been doing for years, he ain't built for. They thought that they could be calm in all of this. They thought that they can still be calm in all of this. You're not going to get away with it. You're not going to persevere. What I just did, I pissed the devil off. They're mad. Because I exposed the deaths, I ripped the masks off of why people passed away. And excuse me for crying, but the energy in this reading is so sad. They were stealing from people's energy. This is what Brenda CONYERS taught them to do. Think about, certain things, okay? When you go around them, bad things happen. These people steal energetically. Chosen ones stay prayed up. They're gonna, you could try to bully me all you want. You could try to mock me. You could try to call me a liar. I'm protected through Allah and I reveal the truth and all the truth and nothing but the truth. So I have libation. I help heal people. I help people see, okay, what they need to see. It's like I'm in my life purpose and you're still trying to block Allah's hand from blessing the people in Troy, New York. It's not going to happen. I have professionalism. They also made people lose their professionalism. But you can't take mine. Nope. That family, that group comes out in reverse. You did this for savings. Oh, people gonna start deleting you. You got introvert, privacy, separated, and online community that comes out in reverse. Thank you, Allah. Thank you, Allah. Thank you for guiding me to do this reading. Because now people are going to live and learn. So what Neon and Serita Roshica possibly is going to do is they're going to go venture off. Okay? They're going to dip. After their lies aren't going to work. Okay? They're going to try to stay hidden. The puppet master is down. Yeah, they took a bribe. It was a bribe. That's what this is. A bribe. Temptation. Persuasion. An offer. So you better get ready. And TYRON and all the rest of the people that joined in and was doing this for years, you better hold on tight to Serita, Roshica, and Neon Tongue. The ones that collaborated, worked together. You gonna be scared. You're gonna stop. You're gonna be scared. Show me stop and fright. You could be telling me to stop because y'all gonna get scared. Let me tell you something. There's a whole lot of Francis's. There's a whole lot of family members that's there and they lost their loved ones. So you've been warned. TYRON, you've been warned. Y'all gonna be in a nightmare. You thought this was an idea to triumph over people of light? Okay. You're gonna be lonely. People are gonna isolate themselves from you. So whatever they dug, whatever they put in the ground, God had already, I keep saying it, all those barrier spells, God had already pushed the dirt together, compressed what's in the earth. Okay? This was not the origin. This was not the plan for me to get these downloads and show the chosen ones in the city of Troy what y'all been doing for years. Now, y'all gonna have to live in natural disaster. Y'all gonna have to go through health issues. Y'all gonna have to lose your people. This natural disaster that's coming, that is happening now, y'all gonna be overloaded. Show me TYRON's energy, Allah, when he came for my happiness and he was warned. Oh, you gonna remember? You better remember, or you have a memory. Oh, you're not going to be too stubborn. Best believe that. Best believe that you're not going to be too stubborn. Because you better be careful. You're going to wind up homeless. This is for TYRON. Coming for chosen ones. Allah will snatch everything that he blessed you with away for being a tyrant. Okay? So you got homeless, failure, catastrophe, poor for TYRON. Show me the people in the city of Troy, now that they found out what happened. You got disturbances, obscure, irritation. There's going to be supernatural events, confinement, captivity, tolerance, and unfreed. There's no compromising. The people that's in the city of Troy that lost family members behind y'all, they're going to say that's not okay. And there's going to be some type of conflict. So they just scheduled something else. This, to me, is the Francis brother. The Francis brothers. They scheduled something on the Francis brothers' life. Oh, somebody gonna get, oh, I'm telling you, there's gonna, okay, look, you got ceremony, mystery, magic. I solved the mystery about the magic, okay? So what's gonna happen is people are gonna start to protest, okay? And they fell in their own trap. They were trapping people. So it's going to be like, so, yo, y'all was trapping people with witchcraft? That's what y'all do? That's what y'all been doing for years? You've been taking out people from Brick City, Taylor's Apartments, Martin Luther King's? This is what y'all was doing? You taking out people that is well known and loved in the city of Troy? Oh, the people going to be protesting. The people going to be protesting. Prayer ain't gonna work, so don't try it. Don't pray now. And I know I shouldn't say that. But remember, y'all worship the devil. Y'all have God complexes. Y'all mocked God. Y'all mocked Jesus. You disgraced the angels. So now that you're gonna be overloaded because the truth is coming out, you're gonna go try to pray? Allah, what do you say? God don't trust you. Alliance is broken. God don't trust you. God is very forgiving. God is merciful. God is powerful. And he is exalted. But like what God is showing, Neon broke a commitment with me. Okay? By sleeping with his sisters. I had to deal with the sexual relationship between him and his mama when she was alive. I had to deal with his bisexualness. I had to deal with him mistreating me to go be with the woman that he was with now. No, you can have them. So the grudges that these people held towards another person, you took it out on them to death. There's going to be men that's going to be breaking up with these females. People see that they don't have no self-love and they don't sleep good at night because they're haunted. There's going to be an accident, injury, or some harm. This reading's going to stress them out. My gifts, my talents is stressing them out. You guys are sick. You have illnesses and weaknesses. You're fragile. For the people that you made sick, spiritually attacking them over and over and over and over again so y'all could gain. In all reality, only thing you gained was karma. So, withdraw. You got apology. Okay? You got apology in reverse and you have withdraw in reverse. But I want to show you what that looks like upright. So, you're not going to withdraw. You're not going to apologize. Because remember what your mama taught you, Dion, Sheikah, and Serita. They were taught to tell the world to kiss their ass and don't believe in any consequences. Okay? And they live by that. So you're not going to be able to relax. Yeah, real estate projects and investments is in reverse. So the one that lost their home, for the people that lost their home, lost their mega projects, lost their jobs, it's because they were ciphering your energy. See, Neon, Sheikah, and Serita don't need the group. You understand? They are already the power of 3. When their mother was alive, they were the power of 4. So they think that gathering up everybody that they can, these broken people, to become whole as a group. They were only putting those people in the hands of the devil, okay, to do the bidding. Those are the devil minions. Justice is definitely going to be served. They're not optimistic. The illusions is in reverse. Okay, they can't daydream. This reading's blowing their mind. You are the enemy. You're not a sweetheart. You don't care about your children. You are the enemy in the city of Troy. Enemy, distrust. Flirtatiousness, even if it's man and man. You understand? Woman, woman. The goal, the vow. Okay? The goal, the vow, the worship. To strategize. Okay? Other people's blessings. Everything that you have built off of sacrificing these people and energy harvesting off of others, it's being dismantled. Broken promises, no help, and this is not a coincidence. You got fate in reverse, so this is not a coincidence about the fatalism, okay? There's not going to be any mercy. There's not going to be any charity given to you, and that's a promise. Because the curses, okay? The curses, you're going to be hesitant. You're going to be worried. You understand? You're going to be confused. People can be confused of hearing this. Like, what? For real? Yeah, for real. And they run around when they're confronted and lie about it, but there's evidence against them. Look at what happened to Fred. Fred baby mama did that. So, there's going to be an encounter in mere seconds to spare. Because this is a big deal. So y'all better watch y'all back. Because people that's in the city of Troy, they are open-minded. And you better choose your words carefully. Because I keep telling the people, the chosen ones in the city of Troy, when you ask them a question, okay? When you ask them a question like, yo, y'all doing witchcraft? Pay attention to their body language. Look in their eyes, because their mouth tells lies. Pay attention to that body language. And if that body language seems off to you, that's the answer. So this could be bad, because I just exposed, okay? I just exposed what they have been doing. And they see, those that watch me, I seek higher power. I call on Allah, just as if I was calling on Jesus. And I don't partner Allah and Jesus, okay? Now, stormy weather, okay? Because someone's coming towards y'all and you lost the devil's power. Yeah. Nobody is going to stand by y'all. KEISHA, whatever will be. It is a dead end. You cannot take any more risks, you snakes, even TYRON. You cannot take any more risks or adventures slithering like the serpents through friend groups and connections to drain their energies. The people that is chosen in the city of Troy has passions and desires that comes from God that you can't stand. So, require skills and balance is in reverse. Share the wealth is in reverse. And bullseye, that's the targeting. So, I hope this helped you in the city of Troy. Doors are going to start to fly open. Best believe. Best believe. And this is not going to be good, because you killed people's loved ones. People are going to start to cut ties to you because you're bad luck. The clock is ticking. Pop the cork. You can't run. You can't run. There's no place for you to go. So please hit the like button, share, and subscribe to the channel. This reading, it answers everything. And I'm disgusted, man. I'm about to go take a shower and wash this energy off and say my prayers and thank God for allowing, the ones that was affected by Neon and Serita and Roshica in the city of Troy. You got to understand what their mom was doing before she passed. You got to understand the women that was attached to their mother, okay? They were doing this. They were taught to do this. So, no, I'm not making any of this up.